Okay, coming up next, we have Lauren Kyle with Black Force MMA taking on Karrington Thompson, Hayastan IMB out of Charlotte. Two great camps, two great female competitors, and hey, Casey, we've both seen the women steal the show right here in the USFFC cage before.
Undoubtedly, and these are two middleweight competitors. That's 185 pounds. That means tons of horsepower coming from these ladies. They are debuts, so I'm anxious to see what unfolds.
Hey, the women, they bring the passion every time, and you rarely see a bad female fight. So we got that coming up for you. You don't want to miss it. Lauren Kyle takes on Karrington Thompson.
Back to Cyrus Fees and the official announcement.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, three 3-minute rounds in the women's middleweight division. Introducing first, the fighter on my left, fighting out of the blue corner. She weighed in at 185 pounds, making her MMA debut, fighting for Black Force MMA, Somerville, South Carolina, Lauren Kyle. And now her opponent, standing across the cage and fighting out of the red corner. She weighed in at 184 pounds, also making her MMA debut. Fighting for Hayastan IMB, Charlotte, North Carolina, full tank, Karrington Thompson.
Full tank alludes
Your
to the
referee when the
fact
action begins, Justin Brown.
that this lady is in shape.
Yeah.
She comes to fight.
Full tank Karrington Thompson, light on her feet, bouncing around. Her opponent, Laura Kyle, a little more flat-footed. And these ladies are now squaring off in the women's division here at USFFC. Hard hooks from Karrington.
Lauren Kyle closing the distance, gives up her back.
Karrington plowing forward with big punches. Kyle looked to try to get some sort of a trip takedown, unable to do so.
Yeah, Kyle trying to deliver a few knee strikes there. Some jockeying for position here.
Karrington with knees of her own. Full tank, throwing hooks, lands
Those
a
are
couple.
big shots there.
Throwing leather in the middle of the octagon, these ladies. Karrington Thompson, Lauren Kyle.
Karrington Thompson standing in the southpaw position. She appears to be throwing the heavier shots here. Lauren Kyle, though, fighting very gamely, particularly in the clinch positions.
Inside leg kick from Thompson. Finds his mark. Right hook. Grazes the face of Kyle. Kyle paws out a punch of her own. Karrington Thompson, a southpaw, content with backing up and letting her opponent walk into her lead right hooks, which has happened a couple of times so far. Her power shot sticking in there occasionally like that. Lauren Kyle circling, looking to create openings of her own.
A little blood streaming from the nose of Lauren Kyle. Undaunted, however.
Kick by Kyle, dodged out of the way. Thompson trying to sneak
big shots
her power
there by
shot in.
Karrington Thompson. Lauren Kyle moving in, closing the distance, trying to land a few shots of her own. Thompson just appears to control the cage much better. Much more bump on her punches here. Yet to see much of a kicking game out of either one of them. I say that as Karrington Thompson throws one, but I don't believe one has landed yet.
Spin the hooks.
More fisticuffs.
Yeah, blood now trickling down the nose from Lauren Kyle, courtesy of probably a lead right hook from the southpaw, Karrington Thompson.
Yeah.
Or maybe one of those strong left straights.
Yeah, that big left comes through there. It's a straight left and then an overhand left. She's great with those. Big shots now. Those are starting to land.
Hooks finding their mark from full tank. And Lauren Kyle.
But again, Lauren Kyle still on her toes. Look at her footwork. Not bad.
Hands still up.
Not bad for a debut fighter.
Push kick keeps Karrington Thompson away. Full tank, perhaps landing the cleaner shots of this first round exchange.
Yeah, I
Lauren
think so.
Kyle going to have to figure out a way to mount an offense of her own. I don't know if that will be in the striking department. Maybe this is the time that Lauren Kyle tries to take this fight to the ground.
I would definitely advise that.
Round number 2 coming up. The 185-pound female division of USFFC Mixed Martial Arts. Lauren Kyle, Black Horse MMA, Karrington, Full Tank Thompson out of High Ascent IMB. Probably secured the first round, and Lauren Kyle now going to have to figure out a way to stop the Full Tank. Pawing out jabs, going to feel the distance between her and her opponent.
Great posture by Karrington Thompson. She looks like a fighter. She's poised. She's ready to bang with that left, that straight left.
That straight left is finding its mark too.
Oh, here we go. Thompson with some nasty shots there. Again, Lauren Kyle losing her balance and ends up on bottom here.
Body punches, finding their mark from Thompson.
Now this could be an opportunity for Karrington Thompson to get this fight out of here, finish it off.
Lauren Kyle trying to keep some distance to avoid strikes right now and get back to her feet, hopefully.
Yeah, Kyle working her way back up to her feet.
Lauren
Props
Kyle,
to
right back
her.
down, though.
But Karrington keeping the pressure on, landing some nasty shots.
Kyle could be in trouble, eating a couple of those punches, looked like. And big Full Tank Karrington Thompson looking as focused as ever.
Yeah, and Lauren Kyle's face a bloody mess, but still tolling forward in this fight. She's going to have to make a move here. This has been a night of comebacks, Matt.
So far, you're right about that, Casey Oxenden.
In this situation, it's the same thing. Lauren Kyle's got to pull out all the stops to make it happen because Karrington Thompson's been just uberly dominant here throughout the course of this fight.
And look at the hand speed on Karrington Thompson. She can fire that left straight off with some good speed when she needs to, and the jab finds its way quick too.
Well, the southpaw position is a squirrely riddle to solve regardless.
Yeah,
but
especially if you don't see it that much in the gym. I mean, it's awkward to train against orthodox boxers, and then one day some guy shows up punching you with his right hand first.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Right. Well, I mean, we're in our debut fight here. I mean, this is both of these ladies. This is the first time they've ever graced the cage of mixed martial arts.
Good combinations from Karrington Thompson. A couple of those snuck in there and found their mark, I believe. Now back in the center of the cage. Lauren Kyle's going to have to change up her game plan.
Oh, and beautiful
quick.
left. That one stuck right there. Kyle fires back again. Tremendous props to Lauren Kyle. Karrington Thompson looking so good here, completely dominating this fight. But Lauren Kyle continues to battle, stands her ground. Oh, wait a second.
Wow.
That might have been was that a verbal submission? That might be the end of the fight here. I see her shaking her head.
I think she was just finished from the round in the bell. That last punch that landed, though, did make her look a certain way after it connected. I think she's good and ready to get back in this. Look at Karrington Thompson, very focused look in her eye.
Oh, wait a minute, I think it's done. That fight is done.
Yeah, the
Big
doctor.
win for Karrington Thompson in her debut. What a fight. Props to Lauren Kyle. She took a lot of abuse, fought through 2 rounds, but just too much here.
Unsure exactly what happened. However, this fight is over. Don't know if it was a verbal submission or if the doctor called it into it. Dr. John Lucas, one of the best in the business, is up there making sure that Lauren Kyle is okay, ready to proceed. But nonetheless, Karrington Full Tank Thompson gets a much-deserved victory. Dominant in the first 2 rounds of this fight. And she now goes to 1-0, undefeated. It's got to sound good.